the one y'all need to be worried about, partner.
Right now, we're kind of at this weird spot in terms of Tekken 8 marketing. They just did this massive reveal at Gamescom, and now everyone's kind of sitting around waiting to see what's next. Everyone's sitting around waiting for weekly trailers to start. I had my prediction for when I think they'll start. They just showed 6 characters at Gamescom. I think they'll show another 6 at the Tokyo Game Show. And then after the Tokyo Game Show, that's when I think they'll do weekly trailers for all 12 characters, fill in October and November with something juicy. And then in December, the Game Awards. That's when they'll reveal the last 2 characters. I won't say who they are, but a lot of you who've seen the leaks know exactly what I'm talking about. Do something massive, but also put some story in there. But then after the Game Awards, I think they'll do individual gameplay trailers for those 2 remaining characters. I mean, it kind of makes sense for me because I think if you don't do it that way, how else will you do it? You have 14 trailers regardless that you need to pump out within 5 months. You don't really have that many major events to do so. But like I said, we're all sitting around waiting to see if our predictions will be true or false. And in the meantime, Tekken is kind of doing some interesting things. For Tokyo Game Show, they just announced that for simply just showing up to the event, you will be given this super high quality Mishima Zaibatsu notebook. Honestly, bro, I wish I had one of these. And also too, look at the case. This is the first time that I've seen it through a official source. Yes, we knew the Fist Meets Fate would be the cover, but this is it through a official source. Tekken also just added these toys to Game Dimensions and also Amazon. You can pre-order and purchase them. But the part that I want to highlight is Jin Kazama's pant. Typically, he has the flame on his leg. Tekken Bloodline showed us why that was so important to him. It symbolizes his mother's death and also the revenge he wanted. But now in Tekken 8, they kind of discarded that idea and he's rocking this new design. We also know in Tekken 8 that he said he doesn't say power is everything. Now he says strength isn't the only thing. So his psyche is kind of changing. And I think that will 1 showcase in the game and 2 is also being shown to us in this design. I like this design and how it's incorporating some reds, some whites, some blacks. Those colors are kind of my favorite, but also I know the orange with the flames is more iconic and a lot of players would love for that to return in customization. We don't know if it will just yet. My guess is it maybe will. Another thing that they just recently did that caught a lot of people by surprise is Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla in Tekken has a crossover event and it's featuring Devil Jin, Nina Williams, and Yoshimitsu. It begins September the 6th. This crossover event isn't the characters themselves, but more so skins of the characters. Going based off the image, players think these skins will be related to these characters. Zarya will be Devil Jin, Ada will be Nina, and then Killjoy will be Yoshimitsu. We also don't know if there will be more skins for more characters.
Actually, tune in next Tuesday because we got a little bit more to reveal than just Devil Jin, Nina Williams, and Yoshimitsu. So you don't want to miss that dev stream.
This is kind of similar to what they did with, I believe it was King of Fighters or Final Fighters. I can't remember what game it was. One of those 3D games that everyone loves and hope a guest character shows up in Tekken. I don't know if people still feel that way, but that was definitely something that was being said back then. But Brawlhalla, it's not considered to be a part of the FGC, but this game is truly massive. 37 minutes ago at the time of this screenshot, there was 17,000 people playing. For comparison, there's 10,000 on Street Fighter 6. There's only 2,000 on Tekken 7. So you can see how big of an audience these skins are reaching. A quick reminder before we move on, I don't say it that often, but in the description of this video and all my videos is a link to my Twitter. You can follow me there. You can DM me whatever you want. My DMs is always open. There's another link there that's for the channel membership, Moon Salt exclusive. You can also join that and gain access to perks, exclusive emotes, and a lot of other things. Join if you would like, but let's continue. And on the topic of PlayStation, a few things. One, their state of play is rumored to take place sometime during September. The reason why this is so important is because this time last year, September 13th is where they first showcased Tekken 8. So the fact that they're going to do another PlayStation event in September, we can only imagine what Tekken 8 is going to do at that event. But it's not all sweet for PlayStation. They got themselves in a little bit of a sticky situation. PlayStation is a perfect example of what a company does when they have no competition. When they have a complete control over the gaming market, they will increase the prices on their 12-month pass like they just did. This is egregious. And this is something that they've continued to do all throughout the year. Increase price on the PS5, they increased the price on PS5 Plus. PlayStation is just operating as if they cannot be touched, and we really need a Xbox or something to challenge them, because it's just getting crazy, bro. Every couple of months they do something and it just blows everyone's mind. But let's go back to Tekken. Harada. We have some tweets from Harada, and I'm going to start off with this one because it's an absolute banger. Why is it always the Lily players? Someone tweets at Harada. They say, hey, just a quick question. Since Lily is the tallest Tekken female standing at 5'11", I'm curious to know, how long are Lily's legs? Currently in Tekken 8, she's the tallest female. I think at one point in time, the original Kunimitsu was the tallest, but she's kind of out. She's done for. So I think the title does go to Lily now. But the thing that really confuses me is, what are they going to do with this information, right? Step one, tweet at Harada and hopefully you get a response. Harada gets so many different tweets all day, so the chances of him picking your tweet and responding to it is not likely. Step one complete. Harada responded. Tough question, but her legs are probably as long as I am tall. The top most upvoted response to this, they photoshopped Harada to be hip height to Lily. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about this. It's always the Lily mains. That's all I'll say. Two final tweets from Harada. These are polls sent out to the Tekken community. First one, cats or dogs? I voted dogs. 15,000 votes on this. You guys let me know in the comment section which of the two you would choose. But the other poll, this one has almost double the votes. Pick one, Anna or her sister Anna. Now, you know, for Tekken 8, so far, only Anna is on the base roster. A lot of people are wondering, will her sister Anna be DLC, or will she show up in some way, somehow? It's really a tragedy because I feel like Anna is so much better, but it seems like regardless of how much time passed or what happens, she can never beat her sister Anna. I feel like Anna is just a character who internally suffers and can never one-up her sister. We saw in Tekken 7 how she kind of gave up on the whole Mishima Zaibatsu versus G Corporation feud. She retired. She wanted to basically have a husband and settle down, and she was done with it. Nina went out of her way to hunt down her husband and then steal her wedding dress, and that was in an attempt to bring her back into the feud. Whether or not Anna will be DLC, whether or not this character will rejoin Tekken 8 once again, only time will tell. And honestly, when you talk about usage data, these two characters are always neck and neck. I believe at the end of Tekken 7's lifespan, Anna did eventually one-up her sister. But the thing about her sister Anna, she's the only female who's been in every single Tekken game ever. So that is just a tough hill to overcome. Kind of like the whole Eddie versus Christine, Josie versus Bruce. Tekken has this interesting thing where you have a lot of characters who are connected to one another, but the original is always more popular and more sought after. Sometimes there is an exception to this where you have Armor King beating the original King in terms of popularity, and then also you could talk about Harang eventually surpassing Baekdu-san. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.